Hi, long time no see. What's up? I'm too close to the camera. Hold on. Yes, very, very professional. My tripod is as high as it can go. Unless I stand it on something. Wait. Okay. So I realized I could set up my mini table and stand it on there. I didn't test that out before recording, so now that's in the video. Because I'll be too lazy to edit this. Or just kind of do a thing. What? Why didn't I put this up? The thing that I am doing today is I'm going to be picking out my looks technically for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, because I have a Christmas Eve event. Technically there's two if I attend to, but one's like in the afternoon or late morning and the other's at night. So I don't know if I'll attend both or not. Probably not. And then Christmas Day, which is a very important day. I will get into why. I don't know why I haven't opened up about this on my channel before. Seems like some great content to talk about. JK. So yeah, we're just gonna do that, and I'm gonna talk through it and talk about my life, I guess, and medical updates. Woo! I don't really have any. Okay, I kind of do. But guess what? Nothing's changed. So, not really an update. Alright, let's see. I have my drawer separated by nice shirts and t-shirts. The top drawer is like tank tops and thinner, more cropped shirts. I don't know why I said thinner. And normal t-shirts. And then long sleeve nice ones, and then more long sleeve nice ones, because I have like a lot of them from hand-me-downs and stuff from like people in my family who are more fashionable than me. So we're just gonna go for it. So I have an idea for Christmas, and I don't know if I'm gonna wear this on the day of or Eve. I tried this out for Thanksgiving, so that's why it's inside out, but I didn't like how it looked. So I wore something different. So, oh, neat. I think I already figured that out before and I forgot. But we have this cute... Hold on, you cannot see. Why didn't I do this earlier? Oh, because I had to unplug it. Technical difficulties, give me a sec. Okay, so technical difficulties fixed. Maybe. Jesus Christ, I should have done this off camera. Okay. My tripod was being a little bitch, so I had to deal with that for a bit. Anyway, cute shirt time. So it's got like roses on it, and ooh, it's cute. Real cute. And I do like this. I've worn this to Christmas, I think, before. And it's real nice. It's real cute. It's like a nice deep red, so that'd be cute. But again, I don't know. So that's definitely one contender for both. Honestly, I could just wear the same outfit 2 days in a row. But I kind of don't want to do that. Let's see. That's cute, but not very wintry. We got this, my goth shirt. It's pretty cute. It's just black with lace, and then it's got like an undershirt tank top thing in it. It's very cute. Kind of goes with everything I own. So that's a contender. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna talk about my life, and I haven't been doing that. So my life's been kind of, I was gonna say mid, but then I was like, it's light, it's slightly under mid. So here's the bar for mid, here's the bar for stock. My life's kind of like right there. So it's being mid. But it's also being like really sucky, especially towards Christmas for some reason. Which sucks because this is also the month of my birthday. My birthday was earlier than Christmas. And my birthday was nice-ish. The actual day of my birthday was But then I had a little celebration. I went to a restaurant I haven't been in for a while. Or been to for a while. And then I got a cute little clown statue for my birthday. Cute little present my grandfather bought me because we stopped at an antique store. And I saw it and I was like, I love him. And he was nice enough to buy it for me on account of I barely have my own money and I can't work. So that was nice of him. Anyway, I'm great at this. Cute sweater I got from an aunt on my dad's side. It has an undershirt. This is also a contender. I could just wear the undershirt because it's just like a blue shirt. It's inside out right now. Why is it inside out? It doesn't matter. The texture is the same on the inside and the front. This is the undershirt. It's just blue. Let's see. What else do I got in this drawer? No. Not those. Definitely not that. That's too thin. Excuse me, I had a burp. So Christmas Day is going to be not special. Well, I mean, kind of, but like not in like a, I don't know how to explain. You'll see what I mean. Because, open. Because, I forgot I had like a cute little shawl thing. I got this. It's also inside out, but there's this cute little shawl thing. This little, not shawl. It's like a little overshirt. It's got like little buttons on it. So that's a contender to put over something that's not thinner, but like, you know? Because I want to be warm. I want to look nice, but I want to be warm. Is my main thing. I don't think there's anything else yet, because that's mostly like my button-ups and junk. I could wear a button-up, but I don't want to. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to. But so my grandma, a few years ago, if I'm remembering right, in 22. Yes, wait. 23. 22. I can't remember. It's been a while, so I don't like exactly remember, which is kind of bothering me. I want to say it was 22, but I also want to say it was 23. It was one of those 2 years, and it was towards the tail end of the year. It was like October when this happened. But my grandmother, she had to go in for like a colonoscopy or something. And quick backstory for anyone who doesn't know, because you probably don't, because I haven't talked about it. And I think in the one video I did, I privated that because I can do better on that one video. But so I live with my grandparents, and my grandmother had to go in for a colonoscopy or something like that, a similar procedure. And the leading theory is she had a stroke in the middle of the, did I say surgery? It's not really well, you know what I mean. But the leading theory is she might have had a stroke in the middle of that, because when she got home, keep in mind, she could walk fine before she went into that, but when she got home, she had to be brought home in a wheelchair. And it's like, oh, maybe the whole thing did a number on her legs because it's, so it's like, okay, fine. She also had to get both her knees replaced and pins put in her toes. So, like, it could just be a mix of, like, her leg issues. But she could walk fine. She could walk normally before going into that. So the leading theory is she had a stroke because she had a health decline. A really bad one. My health is declining, but not in the way hers was. Hers was declining really badly. And I'm getting nervous talking about this, so I'm going to grab some sweaters. Okay, so her health was declining. She couldn't really walk anymore. And she also got thrush at the time. So we were like, oh, she's having like a thing with thrush. No. Because she like couldn't eat. She couldn't keep food down. She would keep throwing up. And anytime she did walk, because this freaked me out when this happened. Like she couldn't fully walk on her own anymore. Like she could still walk, but it's like how I can walk technically. Like I can walk, but I'm dizzy no matter when I walk. It's just a matter on how severe the dizziness is for me. So she ended up falling in one of our hallways. And as a person who falls a lot, that sucks. If you can hear that, there's a cat in my closet. She's being annoying. But, she fell and she couldn't get back up. And when my grandpa, because this was before he was going into work, when he tried to help her up, she just couldn't move. If I remember right, she didn't hit her head or anything. She just kind of like fell back. So we had to have the ambulance come to her house, check her out. And the ambulance people, the paramedics, ambulance people, they were able to get her up and moving. Well, they got her up and like kind of moved her. And then she and my grandpa drove to the hospital. They checked her out. She was okay. It's like, she's fine, she's okay. No, she wasn't. So then her health declined even more. This is when like she really couldn't eat. Like before she could eat, and it would be like 50% if she could keep it down or not. Now she straight up like couldn't eat. Like she could like eat, but would just go back up. Like her throat wouldn't let anything go down. So we were like, okay, soft foods, mushy stuff like applesauce, mashed potatoes. She couldn't even handle applesauce. So Grandpa was finally like, okay, we're gonna take you to the hospital. And this was after days of her health declining. And we were like, you need to go to the hospital. She was like, no, it's fine. We should have just yelled at her to be like, no, we're taking you to the hospital. Yelling's not the right word, but like we should have just all manned up as a unit and been like, you're going to the hospital. We are taking you. And if we took her earlier when she was still more coherent, that's right, more coherent, things might have been different. So we got her into the hospital. They did some stuff. And she stayed in there for a few days. And then she just kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Since I'm not a doctor, I don't fully know what happened. But she like, she didn't, well, I guess kinda she did. She lost consciousness for a bit, I guess. Like she wasn't in a coma. I don't think she was in a coma. It's hard to explain. Like, she wasn't conscious, but she wasn't in a coma, and she was just laying in a hospital bed for the most part. She couldn't eat, so she had a feeding tube. She couldn't walk, so she had like all the, bathroom stuff hooked up to her. And it was wild. So my grandfather had to take a few days off to be with her, sweet Nan. And then, since he kind of became the sole breadwinner between him and my grandmother, he had to go back to work. So because I was out of school at this time, and at this time I did not have a job because I was still dealing with my medical stuff, I volunteered to stay in the hospital with her during the weekday because he still wanted to be in the hospital for her and with her. So he took the weekends, which were the days he had off, and I took the weekday. And then that kind of led to the majority of the weekday, and I'll get into that. And let me tell you, man, that's just hard, because, like, it's hard to explain, but, like, seeing a person you love just kind of not exist. Like, she was there, her body was physically there, but she wasn't awake, she wasn't talking to me. She didn't even have her eyes open. She was just kind of there. And that's really hard to go through. So now we're going to talk about this sweater. This sweater's cute, right? It's a turtleneck and it's all black. So that's an option. I should have picked a better topic to talk about while doing this shit. But that shit's really hard. Really put in a lot of things into perspective for me, and while that was really hard and very it was a lot. If you've been in a similar situation, you know how hard that is, and like it's kind of indescribable because you're just there. You can't talk to her. You just watch the doctors and nurses come in. They might ask you some questions, and then that's it. And you're just there, and then she's just on the bed, and it's just it's a lot. Eventually she started being a little more coherent. By little I mean not really at all. She would like open her eyes and like kind of speak, but then she would like close her eyes again and then sleep for a really long time. It really sucks because when this happened, my 21st birthday was happening then too. And so my birthday, like I said, is in December, and she was still like that in December. I think she was admitted into the hospital in like late October or early November. I'd have to double check that, but she was in the hospital during my 21st birthday. And before that, she was like, heck yeah, we're gonna celebrate your 21st, girl. Now I'm thinking about it, it was probably 23, because I'm 22 going, no, I'm 23 now, actually, because my birthday happened. So yeah, that probably happened in 23 then. So anyway, now that mystery's solved, God, it's really awkward to talk about. So my birthday was coming up, and this was around the time where she started kind of waking up and being able to talk to us. I was like, hey grandma, how you doing? And she was like, oh yeah. I was like, I wanted to see how coherent or like how conscious she was, I guess. So I was like, guess what, my 21st birthday, the big one, is coming up in like a few days. You excited? And she was like, oh really? And kind of But then she didn't remember after a bit, and I ended up crying a little bit in the room's bathroom. So that was fun. Yeah. Anyway, on Christmas Day of that year, she was able to be moved to a nursing home. And at this point, she was still not like fully conscious. Like, she was awake kind of, but what she was saying wasn't making any sense and all that. But she was finally out of the hospital. So she went to the nursing home, and it took her a bit in the nursing home, but she finally started being more coherent. She was able to talk again, and that was really great. She's much better now, which is, thank God, that's a miracle. Anyway, sweater time. This is a cute, like, green one, like an olive green. I forgot I have my ceiling fan on. You can see things better that way. But, I forgot. But, yeah, so, that's why Christmas Day is, like, a sort of special Christmas, because while we're not bringing her home for Christmas, and she can't be home, like, home yet, she still has to be there. She can come home to visit, but she can't, like, fully come back home yet. Not yet. And this is mostly my grandfather's decision, which I get. But he wants her to be able to at least walk with a walker on her own, because she is getting physical therapy. However, a lot of stuff with insurance and junk has kind of prevented that from fully happening. She's still doing it somewhat, but, like, not as regularly as she probably should. She's also having other health issues still. Anyway, we're going up to the nursing home she's in to celebrate Christmas with her. We're gonna bring some food stuff. Some of the stuff we'll have to prepare at home first. But then, like, we're bringing the food stuff so we can eat with her. It's gonna be great. I need to use this platform as more of a video diary more often, because that kind of felt nice to talk about. Anyway, this one's cute. It has a boob window. It's a nice red color though too, so, like, if you've seen another video on my channel, if you're a returning viewer, you recognize this one from the Jiggle Physics video, because the boob window. And I wore that for that video because of the boob window. Anyway, so that's, like, a whole loaded thing that I don't have to talk about anymore now, because I've explained myself. So I guess I'll just kind of talk about more of my problems. One of the problems that will be happening for sure is I'm going to, according to my period tracker app, I'm going to start my period on Christmas. And with how my periods function, it's either going to be actually on Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve, or a day or two after Christmas. Kind of hope for the day or two after Christmas or the day before Christmas Eve. But also, my periods suck ass and I hate them, and they make me want to kill myself so I don't have to feel the pain anymore. So anyway, in short terms, they're bad. In shorter words, they're bad. The cramps, bad. They make me exhausted. On the rare occasion they do give me energy, but that's like 1 out of 10, or 1 out of 10 1 out of 9. I don't know how that is phrased, but you get what I mean. It's like very rare that happens. Anyway, cute dress time. It's got like a cleavage window. And it's black. But it's kind of thin. It doesn't have sleeves. It's got these floofs. But it's really cute. So I could wear this. I did wear this for Christmas one year as well, I think. Anyway, those are the shirts / dress. Now we move on to the pants. I need to put my clean clothes in my drawers. So, options are black leggings, but also, no, because of cold. Actually, they're dirty right now, so I'll have to wash them. I'm gonna have to wash them because they got stuff on them. I have these cute, like, candy cane leggings that I wear as pajamas most of the time. So I could wear those. If we don't go with the dress, I have a bunch of jeans I don't really wear anymore because I rarely go outside. Because of medical condition. Anyway, that reminds me, I can talk about the embarrassing thing that happened to me in Walmart. Who wants to hear about the embarrassing thing that happened to me in Walmart? Cool. Okay, so I went grocery shopping with my aunt on Saturday because that's usually when we go grocery shopping, unless it's a Sunday sometimes. But anyway, it's usually on the weekends, right? And, so things were fine in the morning. It was all hunky-dory. I got up. I was feeling relatively okay, considering my body and my brain both hate me simultaneously. All the time, every day. But, I could function. So I was functioning fine in the morning. I felt pretty okay-ish, and I was going outside, and I'm trying to make it a habit because I have a lot of makeup. Not like influencer level makeup, but like I got like collab makeup here and then like all the other stuff over here because I like separating the collab ones because the packaging's really pretty. Also, when I'm done with those or those get really expired, I am keeping them. Because, again, the packaging's really pretty. Anyway, so, things were fine. Things were hunky-dory. I used a little bit of eyeshadow on my eye. A little bit of concealer under my eye and kind of in the redder spots on my face because if I don't wear concealer, it looks like I'm dying. Actually, how bad? Okay, yeah, they're not like super bad. They've been so bad before. My dark circles under my eyes have gotten so bad at times to where it looks like I've been punched in both eyes. That's how bad they were. But normally I just do like a lot of well, not a lot, but like concealer under the eye. A little bit here, maybe some here in the like cheek area if it's kind of red. I don't like foundation. I don't like how full coverage foundation feels on my face. It makes me feel like I'm sweating, so I don't wear it. I do like a BB cream, but I'm not really looking to buy one currently, so that's fine. But sorry. Anyway, here's option 1 for jeans. It's a nice pair of jeans. I don't really have like dress pants. I have black leggings and that's it. I think I'm gonna go with like the darker jeans that I have for options because they would look nicer. Here's these, but anyway, I was all fine, I was all good, I was all dandy, and then the dizziness hit me something fierce, and I felt like I was gonna fall over and die. I'm like slightly exaggerating, but I'm also not. I felt like if I took a step, I would fall over and pass out and die. So, much to my chagrin, because I'm like, I don't really need it, but I've had to use them twice now. This incident being the second time, and it makes me never want to use them again, because God, this was embarrassing. I had to use one of those cart scooters at Walmart. And if you don't like get what I'm going through, you're probably like, oh, what, you get dizzy, you don't need it. No, like, I get so dizzy to the point where, like, if I shift my weight even slightly, if I do like a little, I feel like I'm falling over. My brain is spinning, the room is spinning, everything's spinning. It's not very conducive for walking. My doctor told me I can't drive because of this. So, but I got one of the scooters. It was fully charged when I got it, and we weren't in the store that long. Okay, we got there at like what, 10? We finished around like 12 exactly. Not that long. Like 2 hours at most. 2 hours. And those cards, I don't know how true this is, but the battery says it'll last 100 hours. Not 100. It'll last 50 hours at 100%. Now, I don't know if you go faster, that decreases the battery power or whatever, but I was doing the thing. The Walmart, for me, was unfortunately very crowded, so I had to panic maneuver the cart a little bit, which I'm not a fan of doing that. But I started finally getting used to the controls of the scooter, and I was like, okay, I feel more comfortable using this if I have to use one, because I only use them if I have to. So I was like, I feel more confident with this. If I need to use this again, I will do it. I will not be like, I think I need to use one. I'll be like, I need to use one. I know I need to use one. Excuse me, I farted. I don't know if the camera picked that up. But if I need to use one, I'll use one. Kind of confidence. And, that was short-lived by, it starting to die on me. I was over at, towards produce. I don't know if every Walmart's built the same, but how ours works is like there's some aisles and then the produce, deli, fruit section, well, fruit, produce, whatever. And I was towards like 5 aisles away from the produce, and my scooter started dying on me. And I don't know if this is normal for the scooters or if mine was just being weird, but it started going slower on me. So I was trying to be like, okay, I need to get this to the charger. But you kind of can't do that if it's going slower than the pace of someone very old walking. You know, like the classic old grandma walk where she's like, that's kind of the walk I have to do sometimes, so, you know. But anyway, you know the cartoony grandma walk where it's really slow, and she's got like a cane, and she's hunched over. That type of walk could beat the speed of that cart scooter 10 times over. So that was embarrassing, and there were people in the aisles trying to get out as I was trying to get to like an area where I could get out of the way. Which is one of the reasons I don't like driving those, because they're like so kind of in the way. It's no one's fault for using them if they have to, because like as someone who has to have had used those sometimes, that was a sentence. Get it. But also, god damn it, I feel like I'm in the way when I'm using a normal cart, so I feel like I'm in the way when I'm using that cart, especially. So it was dying on me, and I had to be like, fine, whatever, it's dying. So then I had to ask a Walmart employee, and I could walk with the help of my cane, but when I say with the help of my cane, I mean I'm doing like the slant, like full force down, because I needed the balance. I needed the strong thing to balance me good. So I had some weight on this foot, and then the cane, and then I kind of hobbled a little. Only a little, which is good. I wasn't full on hobbling, but like, also I'm in public. I don't want to do that in public. I don't know how it looked to others. Maybe I did look like I was hobbling. But anyway, I asked the employee who was doing the pickup thingy, and I was like, could you help me? And she was like, I'm on a time limit. I'm sorry. But ask that worker. And this nice woman, this godsend of a woman, she was awesome. So I don't know if she'll ever come across this, and like if she did, I don't know why she would watch it, but if you're that worker, I didn't catch your name, and if I did, I'm not gonna shout you out. Well, I guess I could, but you know, privacy, I guess. But she, at the time, she was wearing a Christmas sweater, and if I remember right, she had like reindeer antler headband on, and she was so nice. I asked her for help. She was like, well, one of the carts over there, there's probably a cart over there. Do you think you can walk to the exit where we have the carts? I was like, I can barely walk. I was like, I can just barely make it. She was like, okay, I will go see if there's a cart available, and I will bring it back. She could have been like, do you need help? I can help walk you over there. But no, she was like, I will go get the cart for you. And she did. She brought back a cart, and she even got it into a position where I wouldn't have to reverse it, because that's the scariest shit you have to do on those things. I hate reversing. But she was so nice. She brought it out to me, and it was fully charged. So then I had to drive that cart to the now dying/died cart, and then I had to transfer the groceries from that cart into the current cart, and I was able to drive that one to the checkout. And that was my embarrassing Walmart story, because of course, because I was kind of already having like a not that great day, and then that happened, and then my body hurt a lot, and I was already dealing with the dizziness, but my body also hurt. Anyway, here's some like black pants. They got a bit of paint on them, but like black jeans. Oh, gray. They're black, but like they're gray. They look gray. So that's my Walmart story. These ones are like actually black. I think I might go with these. Or like a dark blue one. I don't know. Again, these are dirty. I'm just kind of being a lazy bitch who doesn't want to get her clean clothes out of her hamper and put them in my drawers. So I have a dirty clothes pile kind of on my floor. It's not that great. But also, anyway, these are my favorite pair of jeans. You can tell because there's like some staining on them because I wear them a lot. But I really like these jeans. They're, what are they? I don't even know if they make these. Jones, New York jeans. I think I got these either secondhand or at a Walmart. Couldn't tell you, but I like these ones a lot. They got like a, yeah, they got like a little city pattern on the inside of the pocket. Anyway, there's some life stuff for you. Well, I went through all that. The dirty ones fell on the ground, so it's fine. Now that that's sorted, we're not done with the outfit. We gotta pick some jewelry. And I'm probably... Oh, nice. I'm probably gonna go with the same jewelry I wore for my senior prom, but they're really nice. They're really stylish. I wore them for other occasions as well. But like, they're these earrings. They're really cute. And then this necklace, which has unfortunately been knotted. The chain's been knotted, which sucks because I can't figure out how to unknot it. If anyone comes across this video and knows how to do that, then leave a tip. I'm probably just gonna wear these. I'm finding a way to like remove this and put it on like a different chain. I guess I could do that, but it wouldn't have the gold motif or like the kind of rose-ish gold, because it's not quite gold, but it's not quite rose gold. If you can... Oh, that doesn't help. You can tell what I mean. I don't know if that helps. If not that, I don't really have any like fancy earrings or earrings for a nice occasion. I guess I got some like more subtle ones, like they don't drop them on my ground. But I like one of these rainbow ones. Something like that. A little black like pearl one. I guess a little black pearl one, and then there's like a bronzy gold one, and then like a pearl one, but I think I'm missing the other pearl. Bracelets, again, not really anything, I guess. I have this bracelet. It was given to us in like a little I don't know how to explain it. Like a little, here are these for your hard times kind of box that the church my grandpa and my grandma went to, or well, grandpa still does, but grandma can't, gave us. And it is a really cute bracelet. I don't really wear it that much because I'm not like a full believer in God. If anything, I guess I'm agnostic. But it's a cute bracelet. I don't know if it would go with my outfit though. I got a jade bracelet my grandma gave me. I need to try and wear my bracelets more. I don't have a lot of them, but like I do need to try and wear them more. Also, I don't know if it's real jade or not. It might be. But yeah. Those are all like fandom stuff. Yeah, not really. For the necklace, if I don't go with that one, I don't really have anything like kind of subtle. Like these two are like the closest like subtle things, but again, if I wear something black, they're not gonna show up. I could wear... It's kind of broken. One of the gems fell off. Jupiter's gem fell out, but this like cute. I took it off its chain because I've done that with all my other, like, you can remove them from the chain type of jewelry. So I can, like, interchange the chain with something that fits. So, like, if the chain of this fit a different charm really well, then I just do that. You know, cute little Sailor Moon necklace. It's, like, nice and subtle enough to be like, oh, it's just, like, a cute little golden thing. It says, in the name of the moon, I will punish you in the locket. And then, like, it's a locket, so I guess you can put a picture in there. Really cute. I've had this for years. Yep. Oh, that's right, because I wore this. This isn't as subtle either, but like a little Starry Night doodad. Well, not Starry Night, it's just like stars. And like, and this like rainbow crystal thing. So those are options. I have different chains technically. I have like more silvery chains and more like gold ones, and then I have like black chokers that don't really fit my neck. I got them with like a bunch of charms. There's this one, which again, not really subtle, but it's like a cat on a broken blue crystal. The crystal was broken when I bought it. It was like this when I bought it, okay? It's not broken. There's this guy, which is a possibility. That's like it for the jewelry. I don't have a lot. But I definitely think I'm gonna go with like these guys. Now, on to makeup. Now, okay, do that. I have a technically Christmas palette. I didn't buy the ColourPop Grinch one. I'm broke right now. I wanted to. I don't have enough money. I wanted to buy the entire collection, but again, broke. Don't have enough money. But I got this. It's older, but it's still nice. Some of the colors I barely use, so the imprints are still there. But it's a Peanuts X Wet n Wild one. The red is really nice, and then this gold especially is really good too. This brown too. This brown's pretty good. All the colors are really nice. The blue shimmer's pretty good. A lot of the shimmers are really good in this palette. But I have that for like the eyes, obviously, and then it also came with the blush and highlight combo, which the highlighter, this one's really good, and then I do like this blush. I like the more pinky blushes. Well, if we don't do that, I have some go-tos that I do. Again, my palette collection comes out. Time to brag about the palettes I own. JK. Sailor Moon 2 palette. I like doing this, and this, or this together. They look really good. This color works really well with all the colors here. So I could do something with that. I could lean like more kind of cool toned colors. Then we have the OG Sailor Moon palette with the... Oh, it looks really good on camera. It's well loved, you can tell. But maybe like one of the purpley shades here, this shade, my favorite. Maybe some of these, but definitely like, oh, I did use this one, like these three would probably be the go-to. Not that the other colors aren't fantastic, but like, you know, look-wise. Alright. Nah, not that one. Now the Avatar one I could work with. The one I just put away was the Barbie Malibu one. So like some of the reds, mostly those two, or like the blues, the gold could work. This brown could also work. This and this could work. Because I like, if I go colorful, I kind of want to do like a subtle colorful kind of look. That's not like too, but also like not too vibrant, I guess. So like the second Sailor Moon palettes, like purples, are really good for that. Check this bad boy. Yeah, okay. The Pokemon one. There's some green, some nice blues, some just colors in general. If I wanted to go Christmas crazy, I could do a red and a green. I don't really have a sparkle red, so I'd have to do like I Choose You and Tall Grass. If I did that, like it's got like a nice yellowy gold. Or there's this one. Really nice colors in here. Let's see. Okay. The blue and the purples are nice, but I don't know if they're for what I'm going for. Now this is more like neutrally kind of. I say that as I open them. I'm like, actually, no, I lied. Maybe the pinks. The pinks are the SpongeBob palette, like kind of the L shape, kind of. Maybe the gold. Or this one. The rest, not so much. Those two were the SpongeBob Wet and Wild palettes. Alright. So, speaking of red, the Cherry Crush Color Pop. If I wanted to go Christmassy, I could do reds. But I don't know. I feel like I might be too wild. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. I definitely think like these three here, these three could work. Profusion Ultraviolet. I don't know why I went in that accent. I don't know about that one. I got this hourglass from like an Ipsy forever ago. I don't know if it's like, it's definitely expired technically, but like it works fine still. So I could do that. It's like a nice like that color. And then I have a Nomad one. Again, from like an Ipsy, but it's a really nice gold. Alright, my bigger palettes. Now this one's an old one, but I could just do mattes with my elf palette. Do they even still have this one? I haven't seen it around. Not that. Not really that one either. Alright. Alright, this one would probably be the best. Or this one. These two are probably the best. We got the Love Struck Profusion palette. A few colors could work in here. The more neutral and pinky ones or the purpley ones could work. And Wanderlust. Again, with the more like kind of neutrally. They don't really have like it's mostly just these two that are the neutrals, or these three, and then like the rest are like color. But like this white could work. Again, if I do a color, I could just do like a green, like one of these. The squad of like pinks and purples is really nice. So I could do something like that. Again, I'm not fully settled on if I want something colorful or not. So those are the options I present to you. You can vote. No one's actually gonna vote though, because I don't have followers. That's a bit harsh, but like I'm not wrong per se. Like even if I did have followers, I don't like upload enough for it to be worthwhile. So like, I don't know why anyone would follow me, but if you do, hi, hello, give me your votes, tell me the options. I didn't number them or anything because I'm a professional and I know how to do the thing that I'm doing right now. Because I'm a professional and I didn't just think that I could have numbered the options. I didn't just think of that now. It was always in my mind, I just forgot. Alright. For highlighters, I'm thinking maybe like a white kind of... Here, hold on. Like a more like white or like gold kind of thing. So like kind of champagne-y white. A little ornaments. Or something more gold, like this really old SpongeBob highlight from one of their earlier SpongeBob collections that I found on clearance in Walmart. It was the only one of the old SpongeBob collection they had, so I got them. I also have this one from their newer collection. It's really cute and pretty. Blush, like I said, I like the pinky colors. And then eyeliners, definitely we'll see. For lips, I'm thinking more of like a nude. But yeah, I could do like a darker color. Again, we'll see when I like pick everything actually. But that's it. I could try on the stuff, but I'm not doing that right now. Because I don't want to. And also my body hurts a lot right now, so I kind of want to stop. But those are my options I have laid out. And now I just need to put everything back. I didn't think that through. But those are the options. If anyone's watching and wants to, you know, be like, hey girl, you should wear that, then feel free to comment. If I do get comments asking about the outfit, I might do like a full like reveal. I might just do that anyway. I could do like a Christmas Eve get ready with me type of thing. And this is really long and rambly. But yeah, that's what we're working with. So, alright, I'm gonna say farewell. Hope y'all have a great day. And I'll see you at some time. I'm not giving you a promise because we know I would be bad at that. So, bye.